Hey there folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker! In the last part, we started up patch 6.4, and now we're in the Aetherfont, where I just want to chill to this music. Such a soothing song. But we need to get through here and beat these enemies. Come on, Thancred. So let's go. What? Oh, he's over there. Okay. Oh gosh. They're pulling him out of my attacks! Help! It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, so as usual, this would typically be group pull or like wall-to-wall hold, but since we're with Trust, we're just chill. We are just chill, which is great because music is chill. That was fun. Hi, nothing button. Also, look at the little polar bears. They're clapping. Behind me. You're mine! I'm looking at the bears. Fine. Ruining a good thing. They're clapping. Okay, anyway. Yeah, this is just like a little chill remix of the song. I mean, the motif of Endwalker, but it's not from Charlian, specifically. Oh, I did this? Probably not. But we're doing it. Oh, I just heard an elephant. What the heck? Do you mind? Oh, they went there. That's not fair. That's not where I went. That's fine. Anyways, ice flows into our path so we can proceed. Goodbye, cute, sweet little polar bears. Goodbye. That was the first wall-to-wall pull, and this would be the second wall-to-wall pull if we were doing this with people. But we aren't. Okay. Use the right one then. Good job. You did it. You did the thing correctly. I mean, I never have much to say about like the regular pulls. They're just not super interesting. But we do have big and some Russia. I, yes, may have completely blinked on it in there.
Make ready!
Okay, Ariane. I wonder if I should have grabbed Russia instead of Thancred. Oh well, we haven't had Thancred in a while. So I didn't have Thancred. I think the last time I actually had Thancred in my group would have been like at ends, right? I didn't want to actually just do that there. So I didn't want to do that. I am not winning right now. Yeah. Ice Storm, Cyclonal. I think Cyclonal. I think I saw Cyclonal. I don't know, I'm not used to these things.
All that I have and more I bring to bear. fighter.
They're being chatty a little bit. Oh well. We can live with that, I guess. Alright, this one's almost dead, and then we can get to the first boss, which I'm still really bad at, actually. I've never gotten great at this first boss. I think I do better when I have trust, though, versus when I'm with people. Just because trust will show me face spots? Hey, Thancred. I need to hate now. Thank you. Not what I want to do. So I believe upsweep is a general AoE. Tidal Breath is going to be the big area in front of him. So clearly just the front half is one of them there. So I just get to the side behind the little arrow. Those arrows are so nice for that kind of stuff. So Body Slam, I believe, is another AoE?
Be gone!
Yeah, I haven't healed this too much, so I don't know if I can actually heal this dungeon. I think I've only ever done DPS. So they're going into wonky spots. Those small crystals appear and then go boom. You do not want to be near them. Another Body Slam. And then this time, big crystals appear and you want to find the space mod.
Together we shall overcome this.
Which is right behind me. I'm just, you know, min-maxing. Yeah, it's back here. So these ones, the larger ones, a larger explosion area. And then we have a spread and I think a stack? Wow, I remember. Good job. Did it. So the Tidal Breath, again, that is the front half. Behind the arrow. There's that. Body Slam. So now we have a weird mix of large and small. So this is where I always mess up this fight. So I got hit. Like I said, I'm bad at this fight, okay? I can never tell in time which one is gonna explode first there. So I just mess it up. There's Tank Busters, Sonic Loop. Not Boop, Loop. Upsweep. Why not? This should be gonna be used 2 in a row. I'm also not used to seeing this far into the AI anymore. Since people are better geared than trust. Body Slam, but it's gonna die here. Because at least I'm geared. Sorta. I'm like 640. Yeah, 640. I haven't been working on this character that much. Even on my main character, I think my best is like 645 right now. I'm just not doing the big stuff. So these upcoming enemies, first time I saw them, I was like, Penguin! But it's not Penguin. It's Aux. Just in puffin colors, which is close-ish, right?
This will hurt.
Sorta. But they're not penguins. I didn't have to, you know, never progress past this dungeon because I'm not hurting penguins. You're fine. You're fine. They're Aux. They're like puffins, sorta, or they look like puffins anyway. Well, that's the closest thing I can think of. I saw the black and I'm like, oh my gosh, penguin! No. I think I like actually use arm's length for slowing stuff. It would be kind of amazing if he does. I'm not preparing Phantom Run for this one almost dead enemy. And now for the trolls. And the yak cows.
Together we shall overcome this.
Alright, let's go ahead and Phantom Rush now. As well, we've got a whole bunch of these guys. Famfrit's taking him off into who knows where. I don't know where. But it's fine. I'm not even doing that. I don't even know what I was doing anymore. I use a single target though. Wow. I am cat fingers right now. No, don't be like Burf for the wrong way. No, Burf will be sneezing. Burf does also uppercut. But the sneezing is Burf. Anyways, we got another one of these little whooshy guys. The official name, just so you know, whooshy. You can look it up, it'll be credited to me. Official name. So again, this would be a full... If I mess it up in a certain way, I would be fine. But anyways, we have very colorful golems. Very colorful golems. Now I think of it. Have I ever done this dungeon on melee? It doesn't matter for the last boss. I don't think I have actually. No, it's fine. We're gonna be getting more and more to the point where I'm gonna have less time to like practice all these pieces of content before I'm like, okay, time to record them. Whereas before I had years. And now it's like, I have 2 weeks. Not even 2 weeks. I have a week. Going. Seriously, Famfrit, why do you do this? I'm all settled in, so I do not have to move. And you're like, moving. Moving's expensive, Famfrit. Stop doing it. Also, mechanics are for cars. I don't see any cars here. Maybe if you look at my mount menu, you'll find a car, but we're not looking in there, are we? And yes, this is where me trying to find stuff to say during the trash pulls has gotten to.
Make ready.
Phantom rush up for the boss, I guess? Doesn't expect like 2-ish pulls into the boss, 2-ish pulls in the boss. If you were doing the big pulls, there was like 2 groups of enemies. Okay, I'm a little better at this boss compared to the last one, but this is Arcus, a very screwed up looking bear. Actually, like, Aether could crystallize on its very body. Oh, where's my rotation? A battle cry, I think it's general AoE? Yeah. Alright, so it's gonna do these lightning leaps, and you want to pay attention as it does. These paths are gonna form along the path, or along, out from where it jumped to. We'll do it twice, and wait a little bit, and it's gonna do it again, and then wait a little bit. There's Tank Buster, Gripper Claw. Of course, that was... Oh no, Spinning Claw, I don't remember this. Oh no, I do. Right, he's just this. The bigger one! Anchor's like, no, we're going over here. Okay, so when he does the second battle cry, it's gonna put a little... It's gonna shrink the arena, basically. Lightning Rampage this time. Why did not know? We have a lot less room to maneuver, and this is why I'm like, wait, I haven't practiced this on melee. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. You essentially have to be melee for this section anyway. Alright, we got a stack in this lightning claw. Up. After the stack, it's gonna put a thing on the ground. You want to be out. I almost wasn't. Tank buster again. And that's the basics of this fight because I usually see it dead by now. Anything else after this, I'm gonna be like, don't ask me.
Be gone!
Like, I don't know what electrical eruption is. Oh, it's an AoE, which puts things on the ground that you need to avoid. Cool, another spinning claw. Neat. Oh, it has this thing again. Yeah, at this point I'm like, I don't know, don't ask me mechanics. Probably Brotherhood there. Yeah. It's a little overkill on that Brotherhood. Oh well. Oh well. Also, I have been informed that Great Alks were the original penguins, so they were penguins! We have beat up penguins. I'm sad. I'm sad now. We beat up penguins. So I already know some people are probably going to comments like, yeah! But no, it's fine. I've been corrected. They were penguins. The originals. Anyway. We are now inside. No more penguins. No more outs here. We got holy crystals.
Mitre.
I think it's usually this pool that I would use the ranged LB. Sometimes we'll use on the next one. I never know for sure, okay? It's a tough call in this dungeon. I think the next pull is slightly better to do it on, but it's really close. Either, whichever pull you use it on, you're not gonna end up with 2 bars for the last boss unless you really screw it up. But since I'm not ranged, does not matter. Okay, I've been corrected on the corrected. They're just the Latin name for penguins. They're not actually penguins. So we did not beat up penguins. This is why you pull that other pull up here, by the way. This is such a wimpy little group. There's 2 of these guys. That's also why I argue that if I use the range, I'll be on the next pull. Because this is a little beefier than this. It has a few more enemies in it. But like I think they're pretty even. Materia, which will sell for nothing at these days. Also has this Forlorn, which you might recognize it because it's enough. Same model. But yeah, see, it's pretty even. Know which one's better. Anyways, hey, hydrated. Ah, too many buttons. I'm trying to hydrate. Hero Spark, that's a blue mage spell. Not that blues can come in here right now. But yeah, give them 2 years, they'll come in here. When Dawn Trail raises their level cap. Alright. One more pull! Yeah, because of this grouping right here is why I'm like, I feel like ranged LB on this grouping, like this pull is just better to do. Because in dungeons it's just better to use the ranged LB on a pull instead of saving for a melee on the boss. Just gonna get some damage out of it. All my things are up right now. Okay, I need something in range so I can at least get some
far enough.
hits in along the way. There's enough left I can get my next
Make ready.
game for what's his?
You're mine.
It does make you miss people. Oh, buttons. Especially when you hit the wrong buttons. I was on me. Hopping the realm. See this arena? Yeah, this is why I was like, I don't think it matters that I've done this dungeon on ranged only. I think I'll be fine. I've been doing it on melee now. I just have to deal with the NPCs for certain mechanics. That part I'm not used to. They're less flexible than people. Fine, apparently I'm gonna have to take the first hit here. Tidal Roar is a general AoE. And Octo Stroke. So watch where the tentacles appear. Find yourself a safe spot. You usually tell that will be avoiding certain platforms. It can only be one, actually. Avoid one platform. You have to find one safe platform. And they just, Vanker just like ran into that. Alright, Vivid Eyes, there's ins and outs, and even D0 was still in range of that, and yeah. Why, it doesn't matter. Anyway, Saline Spit, get in between the platforms on this little blue history section. Alright, Tile Breath. Remember the first boss? Yeah, we're doing this again. Get behind Arrow. Tidal Roar. Got AoE again. No, I don't have to. Alright, so Telekinesis. Octo Mammoth wants to grab some crystals and send them at platforms. So watch for the platforms that are targeted and not be on those platforms. This is the one where there's 2 safe platforms. Tentacles are going to come back and do smacks like so. Breaststroke, get to the edge again. Like 10 years of windup.
Got you!
gonna assume this is a safe spot. Okay. It's a little wonky right now in terms of where the safe spots are. Sailing spit again in between. And this is where I fired here. Okay, AI doesn't code near, so it's made it harder when it was good range, actually. Okay, telekinesis connecting to those crystals again. You can kinda generally know where it's supposed to stay, but they give you so much leeway on finding the safe spot. Look at that. I was just blah blah blahing and was safe. Let's not get hit by that. Tidal roar. AI is just throwing around so much. It's amazing that they even manage. They don't like do their abilities while they're running, so. Stroke! Get to behind again. We're almost at. Oh, I need to get to a safe spot. Like a safer spot, rather. I'm just like, la la la, I'll stand here. Okay, sailing spit. Go ahead and not limit break now. It's hard to find a moment to limit break, actually. This is mechanic. That's Octoman! Treasure! Unable to open for something. Healing pants. Yay. That's the Aetherfont.
Much obliged for clearing the way. We'll get to work at once.
Get to hear the music more. Yay!
Filling these up will take a good while. I appreciate it if you stood watch till we finished. I ain't getting chewed to chum by some ether-bloated bugger. Oh, by the by. Where were you planning on putting these to use? We could deliver them by airship, see? Provided it ain't too far.
We would need them transported to Garlemald, to the Tower of Babil.
Ah, that's a long old journey. Too long for a direct flight. Tell you what, we'll send them over with the scheduled shipment of provisions headed that way. I'll make the arrangements as soon as we get back. Save some poor chocobos having to drag this lot through the snow.
You have our thanks. We shall not forget your generosity.
Everything seems to be proceeding apace. I dare say you would have been fine without me.
Why would you say such a thing? You are not bound by contract or the threat of force, and you gain no advantage by devaluing your own contribution. Yet you must be bound by something to speak thus. What is it?
What binds me? A belief, I suppose. Born of our shared struggles. No matter where my comrades go, I have faith they will be fine. For I know that they will walk their chosen path as surely as I walk mine. I trust them, in short. Trite though it may sound.
Trust. I remember the word. How long has it been since last I used it? It had no place in my dealings. Not with other Voidsent, and certainly not with Xenos. Not even in the time before darkness engulfed the world. Full often did Memoriates betray their own, corrupted by the very power they wielded. You could trust no one but yourself. Alone we fought, and alone we fell. I wouldn't know how to trust. Is there some trick to it?
Just stay close to this one. You'll learn in no time. Aye, absolutely fine.
I confess I thought thou mightst have more words of counsel to offer.
Oh, she'll soon get the hang of it, even without my help. After our work here is done, I'll see myself back to the shadows. But before that, I take it you've heard as well.
Indeed. The client seeketh Archons, and 'twould seem our extensive travels and neutrality make us prime candidates.
Well, assuming we take on the request, I suspect I'll be stuck with you again. Don't let me down, hmm?
And out we go. To not only allow us use of the tanks, but to arrange the transportation to Garlemald besides, blessed are we to count Kokol among our allies. Unto thee we must also give thanks and credit for coming to our aid on such short notice. Please, you know I'm always happy to help. Don't hesitate to call on me again. You will give me terrible choices. Till next time. Now enter the Aetherfont with a party of NPC avatars. Like fear to flame. With the tank's transportation thus arranged, our first task is complete. We now return our attention to the second. To wit, obtain the blessing of the Ilzamar contingent to use the Tower of Babil to channel energy unto the moon. Destination is Camp Broken Glass, where we may present our petition to Commander Lucia. Camp Broken Glass it is. Arya, allow me to personally thank you for your assistance during the recent Voidsent incursion. Your actions saved many. What brings you here today? Pray forgive us for not sending word in advance, Commander. We seek your cooperation in a matter of great import. Indeed, we appreciate your consulting with us instead of taking unilateral action. 'Tis no simple matter to activate the Tower of Babil, and I speak not only of the technological challenges. Personally, I think we must consider the emotional impact of such an action above all else. Pending a more official name, we refer to those who remain here as the Garlean community. As you would expect, they are predominantly native Garleans, most of whom are uncomfortable with ethereal manipulation. The amount matters. The trauma inflicted by anima is still fresh. Our word to suddenly light up again is like to cause distress and reopen old wounds. Either that, than face a mass invasion by Golbez and his Voidsent hordes, surely. Of course, we acknowledge the gravity of the situation as well as the promised bloodshed should we fail to act. Yet, even were we to convey your warnings to the public, as many simply do not understand the workings of magic or the rift, they will struggle to comprehend why they must be forced to relive personal horrors for the sake of something they cannot imagine. What's there to imagine? Haven't these people seen Voidsent with their own eyes? Let's suppose you encounter someone who is freezing in this cold. A natural thing to do might be to make them a fire, yes? But what if that person's sole experience with fire was being badly burned by it and they harbored an acute fear? Despite the benefits, nay, the necessity of the warmth you offer, they may flee on instinct, or worse, misinterpret your actions for aggression and lash out. So, like the fire that torments this individual, the Tower of Babil torments the people of Garlemald. Yet we cannot falter here. We must find a way to help them overcome their fear. I agree. To that end, the contingent will assist however we can. We should speak with Alphino and Alize. With a rapport they have established with the Garlean people, I dare say they can provide us with invaluable insight. Meantime, Oriange might ask that you remain here to oversee the technical aspects of the power's activation. Okay. Wait. Why am I flying? This is Garlemald. Or warping. This is actually worth warping. Especially because it's right by here. I'm glad to see you, Arya. Vritra has explained our present dilemma. It is no unfounded concern that the Garleans might take poorly to the reactivation of the Tower of Babil. That's putting it mildly. Many would be up in arms over it. Trust in the Ilsabard's contingent is fragile enough. We need to tread lightly or we risk jeopardizing everything we've achieved. Trust again. Well, it seems to me there's not for it but to speak with the people. Rather than harping on about the necessity of the plan, we need to lend an ear to their concerns. Then perhaps we can begin working towards a compromise. It's getting cold and my warm blanket was taken away. Oh no. In that case, I'll take you to meet the community leaders. They're at the station called Senatus, near the Cenaculum Imperialis. I would be honored to speak with them, though it would be prudent to learn where people elsewhere stand as well. But that I will leave to the others, save Zero. Might you accompany me? I'm sure those in Tapper's Den have their own opinions. Alpha, know if I may drag you along. Tertium, we lead to you. You're no stranger to the people here, so it should take little probably to convince them to speak freely. Then it's settled. Once you've learned what you can, let's all meet in Forum Solius, where we'll have what I hope is a productive discussion. We have quite a few people to talk to in Tertium. By quite a few, I mean 5. No, stop it! The tower is evil. It'll turn us all evil. I don't want to hear it. Leave me alone. Well, that was productive. Good start. Hi, that tower isn't right, I tell you. All those magics. Years ago, when I lived in the provinces, the locals raised our village to the ground with the stuff. Made things appear and disappear and fly and burn. I can still see when I close my eyes. That was a good turn, dear, but let's not talk about the tower any longer. It's unnatural. This is not going well. Activate the Tower of Babil? Are you out of your mind? That abomination transformed my friends and family into monsters. I can't even bear to look at it whenever I step outside. If you want to do something for us, tear the bloody thing down. We'd like to get to the moon, so... no. The Tower of Babil? What's it got to do with Voidson? Can't say I understand. Still, your people have done much and more for us Guardians. If you say it's necessary, then that's good enough for me. Well, 1 out of 4. Not going well. Whatever its present state, the Imperial Palace was once the pride of Garlemald. I mean no disrespect to you and yours, but shouldn't the Garlean people be its caretakers instead of foreigners? Though if we dared speak thus to some of the contingent, they might make assumptions and cut our rations or worse. No, forget I said anything, please. I can't summon them out back here. I got a smaller one now. Bigger one would be funny, that little tiny corridor. Alright, let's go right up here. Near that. Not really the playground, I guess. The pools. I had that little campfire ages and ages ago. Yeah, the pools. Euless is on his way with the others. I hope you found the people more receptive than we did. May I present to you Lord Neus and Matthias, magistrates of our political council. They have been spearheading the efforts to establish a new system of government here. When we raised the subject of the Tower of Babil, they insisted that we speak no further until joined by representatives of the ills of our contingent. I see Alpinel and Alizé have yet to arrive though, so perhaps we should wait? It doesn't matter if only some of you are present. We simply wish to make one thing perfectly clear. Power is the manifestation of Garlean ingenuity and authority. It was once the abode of the Imperial family. It will forever bear tremendous cultural significance. It's insulting enough that we have had to suffer foreigners occupying it under the guise of rendering aid, and now you propose reactivating it? Nay, we have had enough. The Garlemald of old may have fallen, but she fell in civil war to her own people, not to yours or any other land. We came here to assert our unequivocal claim to our territory, Garlemald, and all that lies within her bounds is beholden to no one. This is going well. Very well. But maybe we shall try to convince them next time. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. If you really enjoyed it, consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps with keeping content like this and more. Found links for that in the description below, along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching, and until next time, this is rinimt signing out. Bye!